Sports Center.
What is up, Madison? I'm Hunter Vaughn. Your Sports Center update is brought to you by Mr. Irrelevant. Tune into Alex Strofe and Company every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12:30, exclusively on the ESPN Madison YouTube page for Wisconsin sports talk and everything else. The NBA trade deadline is quickly approaching, and it will close at 2 p.m. Central Time this Thursday. Stay locked in to ESPN Madison or ESPN.com in case the Milwaukee Bucks do decide to move on from Giannis. The Bucks are in action tonight as they'll take on the Chicago Bulls. Chicago is currently 2.5-point favorites for the 7 p.m. tip-off from Pfizer Forum. Coverage starts at 6:30, and you can hear that game right here on Madison's home for Milwaukee Bucks basketball, 100.5 ESPN. In high school basketball, we have a first-place battle in the Big 8 Conference tonight as Verona travels to Madison Memorial. Coverage for that game will start at 6:45. Tip-off is at 7:15 on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Jim, Matt, and Molly starts right now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me. I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
We talked to JD over at North and South in DeForest.
We did, and I got a soggy salad.
It wasn't soggy, was it?
No. It was perfect. He handed it to me, and he's like, here's your soggy salads. I was like, amazing.
Literally yesterday, my oldest, she should probably do the live reads because she asked me, like, can we please go to North and South? Probably not, because she's embarrassed that I exist in the world.
What's the most embarrassing thing your dad has ever done?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Existing.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. At the Mountains of Blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power here at North and South Seafood and Smokehouse in Verona, Matt Hamilton. And
whatever do you mean?
I will.
I texted him.
I know you did.
What did I say?
Prime time. No, you said which North and South. I would give you credit and say Verona,
answer,
right?
And then you answered, and then what did I say?
I don't know, but did you reply back?
Fitchburg, question mark?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I said Fitchburg, got it.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
Deep cut.
I still don't know where Matt was going to go.
Mini Christmas. It's happening.
Don't worry. It's Upper Deck calling about my autograph cards.
What, were you supposed to have them done a week ago and you just got them done today?
No, they said you're supposed to call when you complete and send them back, so I was letting them know, and obviously now I'm busy.
You couldn't leave a voicemail?
I did.
Oh, then they're calling you back?
Yeah, they're still calling me back.
Okay, I got you.
He's an adult. He knows how to do things.
Well,
sure?
There's a written plan
plays
on
baseball
how you're
cards.
supposed to do it.
Primetime Horshine back at the Everlight Solar Studio. You can get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carpus Talk and Text Line. This is more. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. And I'm going to make a petition. We all agree that the setup here is pretty elite. Like, we look – I want this – I don't even care if it says Eat North and South. I just want a sign like this behind us in the Everlight Solar Studio with, like, the lights around us and everything. Like, it just pops. So
it makes me feel like I'm like Hannah Montana or like a Barbie.
The problem is, like, the studio's so new. It's like, you know what? Hey, I love that you guys set up a studio, but it's all wrong. You know what I mean? Put everyone on the same side, one camera. This looks so much nicer.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So, yeah. Ashton, fix that. Matt, I feel like Molly remembers this more than you do, so I am curious to see if this is something you actually still do or talk about deep cuts. But sometimes Matt just says things and they're not necessarily things he always does, but the Super Bowl is around the corner. And I'm going to put you on the spot. But we're here at North and South Stephen Smokehouse. And you can chime in with suggestions for Matt, but you have said before that you like to make themed food for big sporting events.
Yeah, last year I did the who was it? It was Kansas City and Philly.
Yep. In New Orleans.
Yeah, so I did a Kansas City like brisket po' boy Philly cheesesteak style.
Okay.
So there was brisket and shrimp on it, but I did it on like a hoagie roll, and I made Philly cheesesteak sauce and onions and peppers and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a weird mash of 3 different cuisines turned into one Super Bowl sandwich.
So what are you going to do now?
Super Bowl sandwich.
Honestly, I haven't thought about it, but now, I mean,
It's around the corner. You got
yeah,
to
it's
shop
right
and
around
everything.
the
Yeah.
corner. I
See,
mean,
so this was me. Like I
sounds
brought.
like clam chowder or a lobster roll.
See, that's the thing is there's a lot of seafood here involved because
Yeah.
there's Seattle and then you got New England. So like, what all do you do?
I'm trying to think what Seattle's like cuisine would be.
I think of either Starbucks or, which I know isn't like a cuisine,
Right.
or I think of like their market
market.
thingy where
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
throw
I
the
think
fish.
of the fish, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what
Yeah.
I'm thinking too. So like, interesting. What if you had like a fried fish sandwich and had like, and you dunked it like French dip style in a in New England style clam chowder?
There you go.
Seattle
But it's
style
still-
teriyaki.
It's still like two
I feel like
different
there's
separate
sushi
things.
could be big out in Seattle, no? Or
Yeah, I'm sure it's.
It says it's defined by fresh local Pacific Northwest ingredients with a heavy emphasis on seafood, Asian influenced fusion, and farm to table dining. Ah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd have to think on it, but I can come up with something by this Sunday and have like a nice.
The
have it-
Seattle dog, a hot dog served with cream cheese, grilled onions, and sometimes cabbage or jalapenos.
Sounds
Okay.
right up your alley.
Sounds phenomenal.
Actually, I would eat that too. That's a hot dog I'd eat. Not with the. I would go with the.
You love hot dogs. Like, why are
but
we
I-
acting like you don't like wieners?
I want a dressed up wiener. All right. I
Yeah.
don't want just a raw wiener. I want one that's
Just the
dressed up.
mustard on it like mine. You
A
wouldn't
raw
have.
wiener.
You wouldn't have had my hot dog.
No.
Your hot dog looked like it was poisoned.
It was
like
a sad
your
hot
food
dog.
poisoning was like your hot dog had food poisoning.
That was
Yeah,
a sad
that was
hot
that
dog.
was a sad hot dog. I want my hot dog dressed up. I want some pizzazz with my wiener.
Fair enough.
Local produce.
Oh, and
just
then
getting your
San
mind
Francisco.
thinking.
In San Francisco, it would be on a sourdough roll of
Oh,
some
yeah,
sort.
yeah.
Are
Right?
they famous for sourdough? I don't
Yeah.
know.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very famous for sourdough.
Okay. I'm
So-
excited to see what you come up with.
Yeah, I think we can come up with something pretty good. I'll have to do a little more digging on Seattle cuisine. I might call my teammate who lives out there. See if he
That'd
can
probably
give
make a lot of sense.
recommendations.
Yeah, we'd probably help you out.
Okay, so here's the challenge though: is you have to then figure out a way to bring it into us for us to try it.
On Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
I like Molly's a team player because she got Ashton to make a cake for her birthday.
Yeah,
and
I did.
then-
I like how we're guising as team player when Maui's just a bottomless pit. It's like, I
Exactly.
will take the food.
But she.
I'm a
she like
bottomless- Exactly.
connived her way out of her normal job today to be at North and South.
100%.
North and South.
Oh, and Jim didn't.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Hashtag eat north and south. Eat north south.
Hashtag eat it.
So yeah, like let's just
That too.
let's not pretend Molly is just
Eat it,
like
North
some
and South.
selfless teammate. She's like, no, I want food.
but she
the
could-
best kind of food is free food.
Yeah,
like,
but
if
no,
it's
I
free,
agree.
it's for me.
But she could have had hey, yeah, I want a cake, Ashton. I'll just take it home. Like you're gonna share it, but I'm saying
Oh,
that
yeah.
she could have. There's other ways around. She shared it with the office.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to take an entire sheet cake home with me. What are you
I
thinking?
mean, you are a bottomless pit, so I didn't.
I am a bottomless pit, and
And
yes,
you
I
have-
very well could have eaten the whole thing
and
by
you have a
myself.
whole,
but,
like,
I'm a
zoo
bottomless
to
pit.
feed.
I do. You guys are helping with my grocery bill, if we're being honest here. Like, I'm saving a little bit of
Molly
money.
doesn't have to buy dessert for the next week.
Exactly.
We got cake.
Exactly. Exactly. The kids love cake. My kid literally, he woke up this morning, he was like, I'm hungry. And I was like, do you want a piece of cake?
Hey, it's carrot cake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It has vegetables in it. It's fine.
I feel like that. I'm trying to remember that it's in a movie where someone gives the kid cake for breakfast, and they're like, "Well, it's got eggs, it's got milk, it's got everything you want
There's
in
a
it."
little bit of protein. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Matt, while we're talking about Super Bowl, what linies will you have ready to go at Super Bowl?
Honestly, it's the Liney's Original. Right now, the Liney's Original is just hitting for me. So whether you're watching the big game or you're just hanging out with friends trying to find something to do and something to drink, look no further than Liney's because they've got a flavor for every moment. Whether it's that delicious Liney's Original, which I'll be drinking, or the Summer Shandy, the Juicy Peach, or that Lakeside Cherry, Liney's has that flavor for you, so get your Liney's wherever you get delicious beer. And remember, you got to be 21 years or older to enjoy.
Molly, I hate to do this, but we have to talk about Giannis again. And
me.
before we get into like the latest news,
Gag me with some burnt ends, please.
Someone get this girl some meat candy, stat.
I didn't know you wanted a good time. I thought we were.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat meat candy than be talking about Giannis.
But,
But
of
sure,
course,
let's talk about it.
What other thing? Like you'd rather eat meat candy than most things, though.
I mean, that's true.
What about like some fish?
No.
You'd rather talk Giannis?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. I'm sure the seafood here is fantastic. I
bet
don't
you
know if I've had the
The
seafood.
fried catfish bites are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have had those, and those are actually really good.
Yes.
Very good.
It's just a vessel for the sauce, really.
Yes, but
Like,
it's a
I mean,
how's
everything
a
is-
mild
so are
fish
fried
deep
pickles.
fried and
so are hot dogs from Molly. Just ketchup.
Exactly.
yeah, or the cream
Bagels.
cheese in this.
Yeah, exactly. Put the cream cheese on the bagel, I'm good.
It puts
What
the
other
cream
things?
cheese on the
Here's
bagel.
the thing, Molly literally buys the bagel because she doesn't want to be judged for like spoon eating cream cheese.
Oh my God, yes.
If I put this on a bagel, it's acceptable. But if I eat
Exactly.
the same amount that I put on a bagel, just straight off a spoon, unacceptable.
Exactly. You guys, my 1 gallon tub of cream cheese is almost done. Like, and I'm the only
Would
one
you
in my
get
house
like
that
less
ate it.
than a month ago?
No.
See,
It's
that's-
been like 2
Molly.
months.
That's the thing that killed. You got it at Costco.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that I finished it before it went bad, if we're
And-
being honest.
Well, that's the thing because you feel pressure. I remember I bought a spinach artichoke dip from there, and I ended up eating like the whole tub of it because like my wife had some, but it's like, it's gonna go bad. I don't want
Yep.
to waste it. And so like it was like this chore by the end. I'm like every night I'm like Ritz crackers, spinach artichoke. Like
Yes,
the
I'm
first day I'm like,
snacking.
this is so good. We're doing bread. We're making breaking it up, dipping it. Now it's like, oh my God, just give me a spoon. I'm just gonna take the last 3 bites and call
I'm
it.
not
a day.
even gonna toast this bread. I'm not making crostini anymore. Ritz crackers, all the kids.
Yeah, it's just on a checklist of like, did you finish the spinach artichoke dip tonight? Yes, thank God. Throw it away. And I bought dip one other time from there, and the same thing happened. It was like it was delicious, cranberry jalapeno sauce. But I was like, you can't like. I
It's
can
too much.
And I bring other things to the office, but I can't bring used dip to the office.
Yeah, you could.
But it's aggressive. Like,
ABD already been dipped.
Sure. Not where my mind went, but yes.
where'd your mind go?
No, I'm. Never mind. That was just something that you're not supposed to ask like a follow up to. You know what I mean?
I know, but that's why I wanted to ask you. All right, what does your mind go to when I say Giannis?
What's my one word to describe it? Still annoyed. Actually, you know what I'm more annoyed by? I'm more annoyed by, and I say this because I saw that ESPN Milwaukee posted like something on their Instagram, and I believe it was from a poll from KBN from the other day, and it was basically like asking who do you blame most for what's going on with Giannis right now, and like your options were Giannis, Horst, the Bucks, and maybe Doc Rivers. There was something along those lines, and nobody was giving any blame to Giannis. And in my mind, I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know why people have this misconception of, and I guess I say misconception because that's my opinion, but like, I don't know why people have this belief that Giannis can do no wrong, that he is loyal to the city of Milwaukee, that he loves the fans. Like, in reality, he doesn't care. He's looking out for himself and he's looking out for his family, which if I'm in this situation too, I'm thinking the exact same thing. So it's not a knock on him. You're going to care about yourself and you're going to care about your family more than you care about anybody else. The team, your teammates, the fans, like all of that. You're going to care about yourself more than you care about them. But like, fans need to stop not blaming Giannis. Just put, like, it's fine to say, Giannis, you're the one that is causing this mess. Don't blame ESPN. Don't just blame the Bucks. The Bucks have a part in it as well.
Right.
Like, Giannis is a major contributor to this entire thing happening.
It still goes back to the weird, like, super hot 10 out of 10 girlfriend where you're like, well, I can't blame her for leaving me. It's the other guy that she's interested in. It's his fault, not her for being interested in the other guy. But I'm with you a little bit, Molly. Like, if Giannis had been traded if Giannis was not, I use the word coward, but he is afraid of hurting anyone's feelings, and he's a coward about that.
Yep.
And he plays these little games where he leaks stuff to ESPN, then ESPN reports it, and then
through back channels, so it doesn't get back to him.
Right. But then ESPN has to take the brunt of angry fans who believe that ESPN's trying to get Giannis out of Milwaukee, and then he'll play dumb when it comes back his way. All those games have turned me more against Giannis than I would have been. I still would blame the Bucks, number one, because they did make aggressive moves, but they made aggressively bad moves. And this whole thing should have ended, and I blame Giannis for not ending it before this happened. The Dame and Miles Turner situation is one of those.
Turner.
Is one of those things where that's where Giannis starts taking the blame, because if he's lying to the Bucks and saying, all right, yeah, I'll stay because of this, or I'll give it a chance. I've been saying since that trade and before that trade he'd be traded at the deadline, and I think that's still going to happen because he wanted to be in this exact situation, Molly. He wanted to be the good guy, and so far, mission accomplished. And I still think he is going to force his way out of Milwaukee on Thursday. And part of it goes back to the quote that we had from Shams that he didn't make up. I'm sorry. I got a bunch of magic beans to sell you if you think Shams is just making up things. That's not how.
Or if he wants Giannis moved, and that's why he's saying what he's saying.
Right, yeah. Like nobody's making things up.
I'll buy those magic beans.
And the reports from Shams that Giannis wants to basically play again this year is telling the Bucks, you're not going to tank with me. And that, again, is his soft way through the media. But, again, to Molly's point, making him look like the good guy. I'm too much of a warrior to sit, so I'm going to get out there and play. What are the quotes like? Giannis wants to play and Giannis wants to win. So when he comes and when he plays, they're going to win. That sounds like a threat to a team that's trying to tank.
Yeah,
that's a threat to them.
Sure.
But again, Giannis is doing it the kind of backhanded way, the back channel way, the coward's way. He is not just owning up. It's like the spouse or someone who's like, I'm too chicken salad to go ahead and break up with my spouse. So I'm just going to wait for them to do it to me, and that's what Giannis is doing. Because then I'll be the victim. I'll be the good guy because I got dumped. I'm not the dumper.
Because I'm not the one who ended it.
Now, if we were to put together like a pie chart of blame, I'd be curious how everyone's pie chart would lie, right? Because like
Giannis,
obviously
99.9%.
Giannis
No, I'm just
has a
kidding.
lot. Giannis gets a lot.
Yep.
The Bucks get a lot for this whole situation. I think you got to give Horst some of that because he's the guy.
Maker. Yep.
So it's just, to me, when I see what's going on with Giannis and everything that wants to happen, he clearly just wants to win championships. And when he was helping in air quotes, when he was a part of all these decisions to try and make the Bucks better, like, yes, he cared about the fans. But, like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If Giannis puts together a team that he thinks is good enough to win a championship, that's going to be good enough for the fans as well, right? Like, when their goals were completely aligned, that's when I can totally understand why people haven't turned on Giannis, because they wanted the same things he did. But now that his goal is win a championship, and that's not realistic here in Milwaukee anymore, people are having a tough time turning on Giannis because they have had such an aligned feelings together, and they had won a championship together. Like, the things weren't exclusively mutual until lately. Now you can't associate the two. Giannis wants to win a championship. It's not going to happen here in Milwaukee for, I would say, if you kept Giannis, at best 4 years. At best.
And Giannis is then 35 years old, so it's not going to happen then.
Right. That's kind of where I'm coming from, is like, it just didn't work.
Right.
I appreciate the effort that the Bucks put in to try and make it happen, whether you made a bad trade or not, and it's put you in this spot. Like, at least you took a swing. Right? Like, I'd rather go down swinging, going for that home run, than take a looking strike. You know what I mean?
Again, I feel like we're giving too much of a pass there, because it's like, I don't know, be good at your job. Like, there's plenty of people that can build a roster on. Like, other teams are good even despite missing their stars. Like, Miami's always there, and then when they get a star, they go win something. So, like, the Bucks are very much run mom and pop-ish, and it's kind of embarrassing. So I'm going to give, and it's been growing over time, I would say 30% of the blame would go to Giannis. I'm going to give 30% to Horst for building a craptacular roster around him and a complete inability to draft anyone that could play basketball in the NBA. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not anyone's fault but John Horst.
Right.
And, like,
I agree. We have none of our draft picks outside of Giannis are
and then
on
he
the
didn't
team.
he didn't pick Giannis.
Yeah,
Was
exactly.
he
He inherited Giannis.
I was going to say, was he with the Bucks organization, though, when Giannis was
yes.
picked? Okay.
But
just
that was
because I
very
feel like
much
that's how so many different organizations are, where it's
I'll
like,
give
you're
him a
not
little
actually
credit
the
for
GM,
probably
but
being in on the conversation about him. He can have a little credit there.
if he, okay, let's
But
say
still,
John.
that's one of how many draft picks has he had since he took over?
Yeah.
How many are on the starting roster?
But there's very few that are still playing in the NBA, let alone on the Bucks roster.
Yeah.
So that's part of it, and then the rest of it. So what is that? That's 60%. So then 40% goes to the Bucks organization because they're too much of cowards to let their cash cow walk out the door. They want to continue to fill the arena, and they want to continue to do all this. So they let Giannis continue to be more and more the bad guy. Giannis is too chicken salad to say, I want out.
Giannis gets to be the GM.
Because here's the thing. I feel like Bucks fans, he's doing to Milwaukee what LeBron did to Cleveland the first time around. It's going to be an abject disaster when he's gone.
But what about all that? Any team that he goes to, he's not going to have the power or the ability to be a GM.
Well,
like the teams that have all been kicked around,
here's the thing.
the Warriors, Steph is making the decisions there. If anybody's going to be making the decisions.
But then there's Ben, and again, there's reports everywhere. Giannis, and Golden State's aware of this, is reluctant to go be in Steph Curry's shadow. It does speak to Giannis has got a bigger ego and a bigger problem than, like, he's not just happy-go-lucky guy that just wants to play basketball and win.
Yeah, and real quick before you touch on that, Molly, Giannis didn't have issues or want to be GM with the Bucks until he felt like the Bucks didn't have a championship caliber team.
Well, when do you think it started?
I don't think they started.
They won the championship in 2021. That was less than 5 years ago right now.
And then there was a couple injuries, and then they got rid of Drew Holiday. And I think
but that was part of Giannis being
the
GM, though. And I know he wanted Drew Holiday, but that's when they brought in Dame.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling the start.
And that was kind of the beginning of the end.
But no, Budenholzer was.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was Adrian moving off Adrian Griffin.
Hiring Adrian Griffin and then
hiring
also
Doc.
Yeah.
Giannis was okay with that.
Yeah.
Signing Chris Middleton back to a deal when his knee was shot and everyone.
And why did they do that? Because that's one of Giannis's best friends.
Yep.
But again, were they championship quality with an aging Chris Middleton?
So here's the thing.
I don't know if they were.
They could have been.
More than they are now.
If they weren't injured.
Giannis didn't let them because Giannis made them sign an aging, old, injured Chris Middleton. Giannis made them fire Adrian Griffin.
Right, and I'm saying this didn't happen until like a year or two after the championship. When he saw the window closing, and he's like, I need to get in on this, otherwise...
Good organization.
Because he wasn't a part of the championship win other than a player.
Good organizations still know to be like, all right, that's cool, and like we agree.
We appreciate your
You
input.
hype up. It's like with your kids.
Yeah.
If they agree with what you want to do, you hype them up and make it feel like it's their decision. But if they don't, you just have to have a tough conversation of like it ain't going to happen.
Right.
So in this case, anytime there's a move that Giannis is excited about and you also agree it's a good basketball move, that's when you're like,
good call, Giannis.
Yeah, man, I totally agree with you. That's the way to do it. All right, so we'll take some calls on the other side.
Do to me when I have good ideas in the show?
No. Matt, you always have good ideas on the show.
Matt, you have great ideas, honey.
I can imagine.
I was
a little nervous that you were applying that to me as well, but now that you guys say you're not, I totally believe you.
I just don't know if we're going to use your ideas, sweetie. We appreciate it, though.
Can you go ahead and let's just go order some food? You're so good at that.
You're right. I am good at ordering.
You are so good at ordering
I'm the foodie on
food.
the show.
Yeah.
Matt and I, the science guy.
It's Jim, Matt, and Molly from the back of Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Do you think Dad's got good Instagram game?
No. Instagram game. Oh my God.
I don't know. It's the best I can think of.
What's the most embarrassing thing your dad has ever done?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Existing.
Savage.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That needs to be a drop.
Yeah.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. Our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. Call 608-220-0005 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just a priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Molly Brown here for Metro Kia of Madison. Metro Kia is Madison's trusted Kia dealership, and they are home to the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Looking to purchase, finance, or service your vehicle? Metro Kia of Madison is the place to go. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned Kia, you can browse their extensive inventory and find this month's specials at metrokiaofmadison.com. That's metrokiaofmadison.com. Find your new vehicle at your trusted Kia dealership on the east side of Madison today.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, well, Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
Get the beat of the Bucks straight from a fan favorite and Bucks legend.
Welcome to the fantastic voyage. Marcus Johnson, the captain of this vessel.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson, a Bucks Plus audio production.
My first mate, Chris Johnson, the only father and son tandem.
Your weekly pulse on the Milwaukee Bucks and conversations with the biggest names in basketball. This week on the pod, Marcus and Chris talk to comedian Charlie Behrens. Find Here District now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, or wherever you get your podcast.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
If you're looking for an energy drink that actually supports your wellness goals, ZOA Energy is packed with natural ingredients. They've got vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants for a clean focus boost without the jitters. ZOA is also vegan, gluten-free, and it comes in a variety of bold flavors. With caffeine from green tea and guarana, it fuels endurance and mental clarity. If you want to pick up some ZOA Energy for yourself, head over to zoaenergy.com to find where you can pick some up.
She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge. Matt Hamilton is placing our order here at North and South Seafood Smokehouse.
What did you get us?
Yeah, so
I can't wait to
I was
hear
talking to Ken over here, and we're talking. Ken's a Bears fan, and so we're talking about that.
Great.
And then he's like, "Hey, do you guys? Oh, I gotta get Diet Coke with lime there too. All right, that's fine. Sorry, Molly just made herself a little drink there, and I was like, that looks amazing. But he said, what do we want for food? And I said, well, let's get Matt Hamilton, the food guy, over here. So what did you order for us?
Actually, we just talked about the Super Bowl foods and potential Super Bowl sandwich.
Did he give you any suggestions of what to do?
No, but he did. I did tell him my suggestion with dunking a sandwich into clam chowder. He's like, "Oh, that sounds low-cal." Like, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Calories don't count on Super Bowl Sunday.
That's funny. That's what I said about my birthday last weekend.
Yeah. There's plenty of days throughout the year that calories don't, like Arbor Day.
Right, yeah, absolutely. So, Molly, should we send Matt real quick while I throw out the poll question to go order our food? And then,
yeah.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
You know you love it.
Yeah.
I do.
And then come back and tell us what you order.
I'll be right back.
Good job, buddy. Good job. All right.
Thanks,
all right.
You're doing amazing,
yes,
sweetie.
Good work. All right. Now we go back to the radio show. No, what is it from?
From the Kardashians.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Now we go back to the radio show here. So Aaron Goldhammer from ESPN Cleveland was on KBN earlier today, and I want to hear what he had to say because there's a tie-in one with the Bucks organization, possibly with the Cavaliers, but there's the other tie-in that Jimmy Haslam is the owner of the Browns and obviously part of the ownership group here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Aaron Goldhammer had some interesting things to say about Haslam as an owner.
Very few people that worked for the Browns going back to the Lerner era. Whereas John Horst was not hired by Jimmy Haslam in any way, shape, or form. The Browns have always been at their best when Jimmy and Dee Haslam step to the background and the football team is in the foreground and is what we're talking about. If we're bringing up the name Haslam on our ESPN Cleveland shows a lot, that's generally bad news, and it usually means the Browns have just fired somebody or they've just had, I don't know, like a 1 or 0 win season. Now, if they decided to move on from John Horst, or they were trying to replace Doc Rivers, or they were making a big decision that involved the Haslams, I would say beware, just because I think his track record, with me at least, look, the best decision he's made as owner of the Browns is choosing ESPN Cleveland as a tremendous broadcast partner. The worst decision, there are a lot of terrible ones that are jockeying for the top 5 in that list.
Matt, do you have any questions for Aaron?
No, I think you nailed it. Good job, Aaron.
That was Aaron Goldhammer on KBN earlier today.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for your time. Great stuff, as always. Who do I sound like there, Molly? Every time Jim gets done with
he does.
Oh, great stuff. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Wilde. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't care about the Packers. Bye.
Great stuff. See ya. Yeah.
Molly, what was your takeaway from Goldhammer?
I think it's interesting. What did he say? He said the times that we're talking about the Haslams is when you know that the Browns are really bad, essentially.
Yeah.
And I think that's the point that we're at with the Milwaukee Bucks, right? Like, we are all beginning to say, oh, yeah, remember that the Haslams own the Bucks and they own the Browns and the Browns suck really bad in the NFL? Like, that, yeah, that's pretty much my biggest takeaway from the things that he just said.
Yeah, and also that Horst could be on his way out just because Haslam likes his guys. I'd even make a case that Giannis could be someone, and not to go back to the mecca of all sports, which is Michael Jordan and the Bulls, but there's a whole documentary made about an owner feeling like he was bigger than the team and using his GM to oust the Bulls because he wasn't getting enough credit for being a great owner and hiring a great GM.
Yep.
So, GMs have egos too, and they're worse because they have undeserved egos in the sports world.
What do we think about Giannis to the Browns? Make a heck of a tight end.
If I'm the Browns, play quarterback.
Quarterback.
He's still better than Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, here's the thing. With Giannis, you just want the ball in his hands. You
Right.
just want to get the ball in the superstar's hands, so maybe it is quarterback. Tight end, you got to rely on someone to throw to him.
Yeah.
He would be the most awkward-looking football player.
Yeah,
Being so tall.
I
Like
don't think he'd be
LeBron.
good at- yeah.
LeBron, you could see being a tight end, like
Yeah.
you just said, right? Like, he has the build, he has all the things. But, like, Giannis would be like, you're too tall for this.
Yeah, but he's jacked enough. He could probably
Oh,
take
yeah,
a
he's
hit.
huge.
Yeah, but I get there's no. I don't know.
Just every pass is a little lob pass 5 yards over the middle.
Yeah,
Just let him.
Like
They'll get
the
it.
biggest NFL players I ever think of are offensive linemen as far as height.
Right.
They're like, there's some that's probably 6'8".
Yeah, but they're also 300 pounds.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That I don't know.
You'd have to gain, like, 100-something
But
pounds.
Well, he would be a lineman. You put him. You
Right,
put him
yeah.
at a position.
He could be an
skill
elite left
position.
tackle though. His wingspan, like how
Yeah,
are you getting
yeah.
around Giannis to get to your guy?
That
Like
is a
you're
good
gonna have to
point.
bull rush him, but he is strong.
That's a good point.
844-770-3776. Carpus Talking text line list is more. What position would Giannis be the best at in the NFL?
Oh, God.
What player from the Browns would you want to trade for? Oh, my
Obviously.
gosh. How confused would Molly be if we got Myles Garrett?
Let's trade Miles Turner for Myles Garrett. Let's just
And here's the thing. We'll just put Myles Garrett on the Bucks.
yeah.
God, Myles Garrett coming to Wisconsin would be fantastic. Adam in Mount Horeb says letting P.J. Tucker leave is a huge reason, too. Honestly, I haven't thought about that name in a long time. And Brandon in Tulsa says, I don't understand why Milwaukee feels like they can't win a title without a guy like Giannis. Team building with draft picks and signing good players that you turn into stars works. OKC got SGA. When he was good, he wasn't a superstar. No, he was not. Stack picks and develop those guys. OKC is the smallest market in the league, and we've been shown that blueprint to win championships works.
Preach.
I bring it up every single time that we talk about OKC, but like their GM literally won GM of the year like 2 years ago.
True.
Like they have an incredible front office, and in order to be able to pull that off and be smart about it and do something with those guys that he just said, like you have to be smart, and the Bucks don't have that.
What in the Bucks history gives you grounds to say that they can do this as well?
All right.
That's where I'm at. Like,
There's nothing.
You could give the Bucks the exact same draft picks that the OKC had, and I don't think they're turning it into a championship caliber team. The last time the Bucks won an NBA championship was with a transcendent superstar, and the only time they did it again, we had another one. Like, that is the Bucks' way to do it. It's the only way to win is you need one of the best players in the world at that given time.
So let's ask the Siding Limited poll question. Do you trust the Bucks to not mess this up?
If you vote yes, I don't know how you say that.
844-770-3776. It's Carlos talking text line. This is more our Siding Limited poll question. Do you trust the Bucks not to buck this up? I mean, mess it up.
This is Martin Sesaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
I worried about choosing the right two-year college where credits would transfer to UW, but I figured out a great path. At Madison College, I'm in the STEM program. The classrooms are intimate, instructors are engaging, and best of all, I'll be able to transfer to UW debt-free. My advice to others, start your journey here. You won't regret it. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Talk about stepping up. Bang! Bang! It's time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments. The electricity is palpable. Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Experience, knowledge, and results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Make your fitness goals last with Johnson Fitness and Wellness, the largest specialty fitness retailer in the country with 2 locations right here in Madison. At Johnson Fitness and Wellness, you'll find top-rated treadmills, strength, elliptical, bikes, and more, all guided by certified fitness experts who match the right equipment to your goals, space, and budget. For a limited time, save big during their President's Day sale, including free weight plates on select Force USA gyms. Visit one of their stores today or shop online at johnsonfitness.com.
Attention business owners and executives. Looking for a bank that's invested in your community as you are? Look no further than Starion Bank. As a Dane County community bank, Starion offers competitive deposit and loan rates while actively supporting local initiatives. Visit a business banker at one of our convenient branches in Middleton, Monona, and Sun Prairie. Starion Bank, full-service business banking, lending, and cash management.
Looking to buy your next home or ready to sell and move on to bigger and better things? What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Don't be left out in the cold this season. Let's get housed. Nobody knows what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to get started. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get housed.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Hi, it's Eric from Canopy Wealth Management. Our years of experience have prepared us to guide you through your life transitions. Our local professional team brings over 90 years of collective experience in the wealth management industry for the benefit of our clients. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started on your financial future today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
Valentine's Day is coming, and your wallet just asked for a moment of silence. But relax. At Chalmers Jewelers, romance comes with surprisingly friendly prices.
Like a diamond pendant, gold hoops, or a diamond bracelet, all starting at $2.99.
This Valentine's Day, impress your Valentine, not your credit card company.
Chalmers Jewelers, where great taste doesn't have to be expensive.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
And Madison.
Welcome back to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Metro Kia Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealership.
Jason, can I ask of you?
Three-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
Yeah. This has been the best segment I've ever done on this show, and I've really done very little.
Molly said it best. I said fart in the bathtub. She said gross.
I love Matt Hamilton. You are 1,000,000% right, Jim. That should be a drop, too.
Thank you.
Dynamite drop in, my guy.
Thank you.
Jason Wilde is on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Psych! Jason Wilde's not joining us right now.
Gotcha.
But Ryan wants us to make fun of him. So, Matt, give us a sick Jason Wilde burn for not being here on time.
Well, I mean, he's probably driving his kids to gymnastics or something, and that's the only time he gets in the car with his kids. And last time she was on her phone, he had a conniption. So,
a conniption?
Yeah, so Jason...
That's such an old man term. I say that because my old man is definitely... What, are you having a conniption fit?
Yeah. It's fair.
Molly?
A conniption fit. I'm not saying anything.
Either mine. That's really dumb of Matt to do that. Jason does not take jokes well. But we'll tell him what you said.
Yeah, I'll tell him what I said. I'm not afraid of Jason.
It's because you're the only one that he likes on this panel.
Yeah, and I'm only here half the time he's here, so
exactly.
It's fine.
You might go 3 months without talking to Jason again.
I love Matt Hamilton.
Wait, is that Jason? Or was he still...
I love Matt Hamilton.
Disembodied voice of Jason Wilde?
Exactly.
How about you tell us what's in front of us?
Yes, so I was put in charge of ordering food because I'm better at it.
You're so good at it. You're so
Thanks,
good at
guys. So, of course, I got the usual, the meat candy, side of pickled red onions to cut that richness from the burn ends. Fantastic choice. I got fried pickles because I know Molly likes pickles, and I like the fried pickles here a lot because they cut them into the chips and not the whole, fried spear.
Yeah.
So, the batter ratio is much better on these.
Yes.
They're so good.
And another one I got for Molly because she is the queen of cream cheese. I got the armadillo eggs.
That is a nickname I do not want, and I will not accept that one. You can call me many things. Please don't call me the queen of cream cheese.
Here's the thing. If the shoe fits, the shoe fits. It's not
I'm not going to do it.
So we got armadillo eggs. They're half a jalapeno with cream cheese in them, cheddar cheese, and wrapped in bacon. It comes with a side of sauce. So I figured Molly would really enjoy these, being somebody
fan
who
of cream
enjoys,
cheese.
yeah, a queen, if you will.
So did you get any food for yourselves, or did you order it just for me?
I mean, I'll eat
okay.
I'll eat it.
I normally don't like cream cheese very much, but I've come around.
I really
My
just want to go
palate's
to break
growing up
so
a
I
little
can
bit.
just eat some meat candy and pickles. And some armadillo.
Yeah, thank you.
Big trees, yes.
If you eat an armadillo egg, I won't call you the cream cheese queen anymore.
I think when HR calls, stop calling.
He just won't answer. He won't answer.
Yeah.
Like,
He'll
what,
leave
she
a
ate
voicemail
a
and they
gallon
won't
in a month. What
I
do you
would like
want
to-
me to call
I
her?
would like to point out
2 months.
to
Let's
anyone
not be
listening
dramatic here.
that I have not used that term. I have not said that, so just want to be able to keep the show running. So this is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. We did ask the question, side limited poll question, do you trust the Bucks not to buck it up? 844-770-3776 is the talking text line. That is our side limited poll question. Molly, do you trust them not to buck it up?
No, and there's no reason why you should trust them. I feel like every single move that they have done. Now, you said it yesterday, right? Like, this is exactly what I've asked for from the Packers, right? It's the Micah Parsons move. I want them to make moves that prove to me that you are trying to win a championship. I think the Milwaukee Bucks have done that. But they have also made horrible decisions. Like, I don't know, the fact that you're paying Damian Lillard how much damn money for the next how many damn years.
For 4 more years.
Yeah, and he's not even on your team anymore. Like, that is the kind of stuff that just blows my mind and makes me go crazy. And just the fact that they're letting Giannis be the GM, and they have let him be the GM. We've seen how this has shaked out in Wisconsin sports, like, in recent years. So it's like, I don't know why you were expecting something to work out differently. Maybe because the Bucks thought that Giannis was loyal, and Giannis is this great guy that cares so much about the Milwaukee Bucks, right? He's built different.
He is built physically different than most.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you care about either money or legacy, and
Do you
Giannis
think
is
we're out of-
clearly a legacy guy and just wants more.
Is he just a legacy guy? I'm pretty sure he's a money guy, too. And he has been very transparent about wanting to set his family, which I'm not shading, no shame on that whatsoever. But he has been very transparent about wanting to set his family up and his children up with wealth.
Right, but
he wants to sign
winning
massive
another
contracts.
champion. The contracts are great, but if you win another championship, you're putting yourself in that next echelon of superstar. You got endorsement deals up, like, coming for days. Giannis, sure, he wants the supermax, but he would gladly take the max deal from another team.
Yeah.
Because he can get more money with the Bucks. He's not going to take that. He's going to take the chance to win championships because he knows at the end of the day, more championships is going to equal more money, and also it's going to build his legacy.
And I think the good comp would be James Harden is a money guy, because Stephen A. Smith was on Get Up this morning, and he was saying that James Harden wants to be traded from the Clippers because he feels like if he gets traded to another team, then he'll be able to rework his deal to have a guaranteed contract for next season. Because right now his contract's like, that's a money guy who's like, our team has won like 7 out of the last 8 games or something like that,
Right.
and we finally maybe turned a corner, but I want to be gone because I want to get paid. And the Clippers don't want to guarantee my contract, so trade me somewhere else so I get guaranteed. Like, that is wild. That's not Giannis. To my point, Giannis wants to get paid, but
Yeah.
I do think
But if he wanted to get paid, he'd stay with the Bucks.
True.
Because that's where
Yes.
the most money's coming.
Absolutely. Right now, 90% of you say you do not think the Bucks. You do not trust the Bucks not to buck it up.
Yeah.
Ryan, the psychedelic advisor on the Carbo Talk and text line 844-770-3776. Lists more. He says, I might trust the Bucks a little bit because the last couple years they've been trying to appease Giannis, so that's what the Blues have been. So now, if they're focused on getting back to stripping it down and winning, we'll see what they do.
Okay, I like the optimism. Like, my heart wants to believe that. Like, Giannis no longer has his nose in the deal, so we can get back to focusing on the Bucks first, right? Like,
Yep.
I want to believe that that's what's going to happen. But there was times when you had, like, before Giannis, that it didn't seem like you were really getting it done either. And I know there's different structure, and maybe this current Bucks head office kind of feels like they've been trying to, like, build a team with one hand tied behind their back because Giannis wants to have input in this. So
Yep.
maybe now that they're freed up, 2 hands available to work, they might be able to do something good. So, like, my heart wants to believe that. I just will believe it when I see it.
All right, so we'll talk about that later because now we got Jason Wilde. So
we'll catch him in the next segment.
Jason, thanks for taking the time to join us. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Sorry I kept you waiting. We had a bit of a situation where someone forgot their volleyball bag for practice. And so some people had to go frantically running to deliver it, and I apologize for I apologize on Sydney's behalf for me being late.
I thought it was gymnastics, so I was wrong on my prediction on why Jason Wilde was late.
Yeah, it's always one or the other in this time of the year. So, and then in the spring, I'm sure it'll be soccer or something else. But my parents totally would have been like, too bad. You're gonna have to practice in your clothes that you wore to school and your shoes that you have on your feet, which are like flip flops. But that's not how we roll.
And as you shouldn't. So that's the right way to do it there. We are actually here at North and South. I know the last time we did a show here, we were leading in front of Kelly Sheffield, and now we have you on again, and we're leading in front of the Kelly Sheffield show as you brought up volleyball. That'll be coming on here live at North and South Seafood Smokehouse in Verona. But, Jason, I saw some news today, and I'm not – is it Connor Senger? Is that how you say his last name?
Sure. Sounds good to me.
What's that? Did I say it wrong? I say names wrong all the time.
I have no idea.
Okay.
See, this is one of those things about being in radio. Obviously I've been in it now for quite a while, so I don't have an excuse anymore. But, I used to just think, well, as long as I spell it right, doesn't really matter. But now, you got to say the guy's name right. And I said his name the same way, but we both might be wrong.
So, with Connor, though, he is someone you brought up the last time you were on as someone that could be a Packers. I'm just going to go with Connor now. Just like a Giannis. I'm all first name basis here. So, Shams, yeah, it's. But with Connor, I have no confidence in being able to say last names anymore. But with Connor here, he is being floated now as a potential for the Bears offensive coordinator job. But you brought him up as someone that could be a Packers quarterback coach replacement for Sean Mannion, and he's got ties to the state of Wisconsin. So just someone that could be in the mix here. And I know the Bears lost out to Mannion to the Packers, and this could be an opportunity where it flip-flops this time.
Well, and look, I don't know exactly how the shirtless wonder likes to utilize his offensive coordinator, but Ben Johnson is the offensive coordinator, just like Matt LaFleur is the Packers offensive coordinator. So, I would say that a jump all the way up to coordinator, even for a non-call play calling coordinator job, seems like a big jump from basically being a slightly above quality control coach, which is what he was in Arizona. Our guy Connor, who we're all on a first-name basis with. Now, I don't know what his working relationship was like with Jonathan Gannon, but obviously he was working for Gannon. And Sam Sifkas, their new linebackers coach, was with Gannon in Arizona too. And if there's a team where I want to get as many people as I can onto my staff, it's the Arizona Cardinals. Good luck, Mike LaFleur. But I'm guessing there's a lot of good people that have worked there that couldn't overcome the institutional ineptitude and dysfunction. So I wish Mike LaFleur the best, and maybe our guy Connor and Sam. And I at least looked up Sifkas' last name so I could say it correctly. So I put in that effort. But, yeah, he went to Pius. He started out at UW. He was the Scout Team Player of the Year 2 years running at Madison, which I'm fascinated by because then maybe you should have let him play once in a while. And then he transferred to Oshkosh. He'd be a cool story. You guys know how much I love the story.
Yeah.
He'd be a cool hire from a story perspective. I think the Bills also had an interest in him. So I don't know where he's at currently. And look, just because you interview somewhere doesn't mean you got to go there, right? I mean, Scott Tolzien interviewed with Mike McCarthy in Pittsburgh, and he decided to stay as the quarterbacks coach in New Orleans instead of becoming the offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh, which I thought was really interesting. So we'll see how this plays out. But look, let's all be honest here. None of us has a clue whether our guy Connor is a good coach or not, right? We had not even heard of him until last week. At least I had. And so if there are people that know a lot more about him than me that think, hey, this is a guy that's an up-and-comer, then you definitely need him on your staff. And if he's in this much demand, that's a pretty good sign.
Jason, what questions are you looking to get answered by Brian Gutekunst tomorrow during his press conference?
Yeah, that's a great. I love how you phrase that question, Molly, because there are questions that I'm looking to get answered. I'm not sure if I actually will.
Yeah.
Right. But I think a couple things. I mean, one, the idea of, I don't want to call it the status quo, but basically running it back with mostly the same. Obviously, the three people at the top of the organizational flow chart on the football side, and then also most of the offensive staff and the special team staff that would appear. Is that an indicator that you really do believe you had a Super Bowl contending team and that it would be foolish to blow everything up? That's one question. Another one would be, it would appear that if your philosophy of basically using guys up and then letting them walk in free agency is going to continue, you're about to lose a hell of a lot of guys that played a hell of a lot of snaps for you. So how do you go about making sure that you don't take a step back when you have that many changes in terms of starters or contributors? And that's not even including Rashawn Gary and or Elton Jenkins, who are more likely than not going to be released as well. But to me, the biggest question is, you talked about urgency when you talked after last season, much sooner than you did after this past season. Now what? Did you feel like you guys showed the proper amount of urgency and it didn't get you to where you wanted to go, in part because of injuries? So what does your idea of urgency look like now? Those would be my top three.
Those are great questions. I hope they all get answered. Jason,
well, I appreciate that, man. Part of
it's such a pause.
Part of the
there.
challenge.
I'm moving on.
Goodness
part of the
gracious.
challenge.
It was a period in the sentence.
Well, it's hard to get. I'll be honest with you, and we're actually experiencing it right now. There's a couple of reporters that cover the team. I'm not going to mention them by name, but they are so good at timing up the end of an answer to get their question in that I don't think they actually are listening for the actual answer that's being given, because I've heard them ask essentially the same question again, because they're just totally focused on when the period is coming at the end of the sentence. So I just experienced that in the opposite, where no one really knew if I was done or not. So I'm bad at both ends.
No, we knew Matt's break. It was just, it's cold and the engine was turning a little there, because I saw Matt getting ready to ask a question.
Well, I wanted to pivot, and I wasn't sure if he was going to say anything. So yeah, I was giving him an opening, and then I cut him off. So
And then you left it open.
Yeah, Jason, I've got a different question. As a Wisconsin guy currently, and you've been here for a long time.
Jason Wilde, just Shams reporting, getting traded to ESPN Chicago for a reporter to be named later. All right.
No, it's a kind of football question. So if you've got a football team that has an owner that is notoriously a terrible football team, what sort of confidence would you have in them running a different league's sports team? Is it fair to say you don't know how to run a sports team, period? Or would you say maybe you can't do football, but basketball might be your thing? Like, is that fair to just have this assumption that you're not going to be good at owning a football team? It could be anybody. It's a hypothetical.
Clearly you're not talking about anybody specific at all.
No.
Very smooth.
As one of the, since we carry their games and all. But I think I know. I might know his initials. They're JH.
John Hamm?
I'd rather have him.
NFL honors?
I got to be honest. I think I'd rather have John Hamm.
Yeah.
Try something different. Loved him in Top Gun Maverick. He was kind of the bad guy a little bit. Yeah. I don't love owners in general, right? Like, I think I was talking to Ron Wolf today. Talked to him for an hour, and obviously he's really excited about Elliott Wolf, his son, and the Patriots. But he did say during the conversation, and I don't think this is a reflection on Elliott and how he goes about his job. But he did emphasize how good it is to be in Green Bay and not have an owner. Owners are rich, know-it-all jerks a lot of the time, right? I mean, if we're being totally honest.
Yes.
Who don't, right, who think they know it all. You think you know, but you really don't know, and you never will.
Right. Right.
And so I think I'm more impressed when an owner doesn't screw things up, right? Like, I'm more impressed by those guys because they have the ability to humble themselves and say, you know what, I'm going to let football people make good football decisions. Like, how about the Wilf family, right? Like, they seem to have gotten their coach right? But they decided to try something out of the box with their GM, and they completely messed up their organization. Like, yeah, I understand they went 14-3 a year ago, but that was largely smoke and mirrors, right? And the fact that you had a good quarterback. And then you managed to have two guys that aren't Aaron Rodgers, aren't Hall of Fame quarterbacks, but you had Daniel Jones and you had Sam Darnold in your building, and you managed to keep neither. And so
Forgot about Daniel Jones.
I think, generally speaking, owners are really good at making money and not really good at much of anything else. And so, you know, first of all, I think John Horst has done a really good job. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I was listening to you guys after I finally dropped off the volleyball backpack, and you know, I don't know if I agree with Matt saying that he had one hand tied behind his back, but he certainly had someone making his job more difficult. Whereas Goody basically said, "Screw you, Aaron Rodgers. I don't care. Okay, I'll give you Randall Cobb only because the guy that I drafted is going to be a complete and utter train wreck if we don't bring you back in 2021." Right? I mean, they would have ruined Love had he had a play in 2021. And so, okay, we'll trade away a pick to get Randall Cobb for you, but that's it. I don't want to hear anything else. You are not the GM. Which, by the way, in fairness to Goody, based on how other players have played GM while playing, is probably the right decision, right?
Yeah.
Like most players aren't good at it. I understand that they were getting older. I understand all that. But trading Drew Holiday, and I am biased on that, they were just unlucky with Dame. But, my God, like, what is he, 37?
Yeah.
He's not young.
No.
And
Goody wouldn't have got him.
No, Goody wouldn't have got him if he was 27. No.
He would have yelled at him. Yeah, he's
I
done.
would say he would have put him in a nursing home.
Correct.
35.
Good one. There you go. That's the better line. That was well done, Molly. So again, I don't want to say that this is an ownership problem, but they've tried pushing every button, right? I mean, quite frankly, given where we stand today, because of course we're talking in generalities, not about the Bucks in particular.
Right.
But where they stand today, if you'd have known you were going to end up here by February 3rd anyway, then you don't stretch Damian Lillard, you don't trade for Miles Turner, and you just say, all right, well, forget it. We'll just, we'll get ready to trade our guy, and that'll be it.
Jason,
that was a period
great
at the end of that.
Jason, great stuff. We appreciate your time.
All right, guys, take care. Be good.
That was Jason Wilde. We're going to eat. This is Jim Matt Molly presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Vote for Jim, Matt, and Molly as Madison's best radio team every day this month at MadisonMagazine.com. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987. You, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank, with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at starionbank.com. Member FDIC. Luke Fickell and Company building Wisconsin football's next wave of talent. Fickell on the group he plans to go after and why it's so important in college football's new era.
I really believe there's going to be a greater emphasis on the in-state kids because the trend of things of guys leaving, who are the ones you have the best opportunity to keep that you want to be able to develop? Well, those would be the kids that maybe have something that's going to keep them there a little bit deeper than just the playing time.
Get 0% interest for 4 years at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. With exclusive features and customized for every home, Pella provides the highest quality products at a price you can afford. Go to PellaWI.com. PellaWI.com.
What's it like to have a 20-plus year business technology relationship with James Imaging Systems? Listen to Doug Brown, Assistant Executive Director with the Dane County Humane Society.
It feels like having an extra person on our own team that's coming to take care of us.
Tell us more.
Their ability to help us with our problems, whether it's proactively planning to prevent problems or when a problem arises, they're always right here to help us get things going again.
So the benefit of working with James Imaging Systems?
It's one less thing to worry about. It just makes us feel like we're in good hands, makes us feel like we have somebody who is on our side and genuinely trying to help us accomplish our daily tasks.
Doug, would you recommend James to others?
I would 100% recommend James Imaging Systems to anybody who is looking for somebody to help them with their copiers, their printers, their services on their existing equipment. We've been happy for decades.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Visit jamesimaging.com.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry in the world? Everlight Solar has open positions in the Madison area and in their newly opened Milwaukee location. As Wisconsin's largest home solar company, Everlight Solar offers great opportunities to gain new skills and advance your career. Don't miss the chance to join the Everlight Solar team. Visit everlightsolar.com to apply today. Save money, save the planet, and start with Everlight Solar.
Hey, this is Matt's Chicago Doppelganger. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
I wasn't sure if I could afford college, and my family couldn't help me. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found financial support beyond tuition. Even fuel, transportation, and technology has been covered. It's incredible that I'll be able to graduate debt-free. My advice to others, don't let financial barriers stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Hey, this is former Badger Brad Norton.
9 minutes of fake. Great call and great execution.
You're listening to a Good Karma Brands radio station, 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports Center update brought to you by the Jump Around, a Badgers dedicated show. Tune in to Jim Rutledge and Pablo Iglesias every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel for all things Wisconsin Badgers. The NBA trade deadline is less than 2 days away, and the eyes of the basketball world still focused on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Per the latest from ESPN insider Shams Charania, the Bucks continue to field trade offers and counter proposals from teams ahead of the NBA trade deadline. Meanwhile, NBA analyst and former Badger men's basketball head coach Stan Van Gundy was on Wilde and Tausch this morning. Here's his take on how the Bucks and Giannis should approach the upcoming deadline.
I mean, I think that the decision is hard, but simple. Can you rebuild this thing around Giannis and become a contender? Which you would have to think your window is the next 3 to 4 years. Can you do that? If you don't think so, then you've got to maximize the return you can get on him and go through a rebuild.
Listen back to Stan's full appearance with Wilde and Tausch, available now on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Also stay up to date on all the latest Giannis, Bucks, and trade deadline over at ESPN.com. Second hour of Jim, Matt, and Molly right now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
We talked to JD
Right.
over at North and South in DeForest.
We did, and I got a soggy salad.
It wasn't soggy, was it?
No. It was perfect. He handed it to me, and he's like, here's your soggy salads. I was like, amazing.
Literally yesterday, my oldest, she should probably do the live reads because she asked me, can we please go to North and South? Probably not, because she's embarrassed that I exist in the world.
What's the most embarrassing thing your dad has ever done?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Existing.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We're not presented by Milk. We're presented by Coors Light. And if the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light. Milk and Coors Light are my 2 favorite beverages. Hands
Together?
down. No, not together, but it's perfectly balanced.
Some Coors Light and then milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's protein and carbs, right?
Exactly.
Something a good night.
Yeah.
It's like Matt
We're at
Hamilton's.
North South.
Love protein and carbs.
That's Matt Hamilton's version of the Wheaties box. Just milk and Coors Light as an
Yeah.
Olympian.
Yeah.
There was an old SNL skit with John Belushi where he talks about eating donuts and it's like he's smoking a cigarette and it's like and it shows him like running the Olympics. It's like I got here with my bowl of donuts and it's like a joke about him just like eating those like classic Entenmann's chocolate donuts and smoking cigs and trying to run track. All right, we are at North South Seafood Smokehouse in Verona. We ate most of our food.
I know. It was like a disappearing act and break.
You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream.
We saw that meat candy.
Yeah, we did.
Oh my God.
You can see the remnants of our devouring of meat candy.
Yeah.
So good.
All 3 of us enjoyed all the meat candy, all the cream cheese. And
I've never
the pickles
Molly's
melted in our
napkin
mouth.
is so gnarly. You must be the sloppiest eater.
So good. Well, okay, I didn't have like a fork for the meat candy, so I'm eating the meat candy with my fingers. And then I dropped it on my shirt. I dropped it on my pants because I made a joke about Jim that was mean. So then I got bad karma for it.
What joke did you make about me?
You didn't hear it, and I'm glad you didn't hear it. It wasn't nice.
We heard a jump around commercial. She's like, ugh, the jump around.
Savage. That one kind of
And then that's why I said only Jim can ruin the
I was wondering
But I only said it because you're right here. I love the jump around. I love getting updates on all things Badgers.
The Badgers volleyball coach, Kelly Sheffield's going to be here today.
Yeah.
So, he's coming on after us.
It's embarrassing, though. I have meat candy sauce on my shirt. So
yeah, not like 7 to 8.
It's a very inconspicuous place. You're fine.
Can you stop just saying meat candy? Can you,
Why?
specify that what meat candy is? Just for
Google
anyone
it.
listening?
Google meat candy. See what comes up.
Maybe don't Google it. It's burnt ends.
Okay,
it's
thank
burnt
you.
ends brisket.
But North and South literally has it listed as meat candy,
if
right?
you Google
That's what
North
it
and
is.
South meat candy, maybe. But if you just ambiguously search meat candy, there could be a plethora of
Okay, well, they are delicious burnt ends. They're
different
brisket, is that what you
cuisines.
said?
Yeah, it's brisket.
And they're just like caked in like barbecue sauce and deliciousness. They're so good.
It's
right.
meat candy.
Yes, meat candy. Ryan.
Yeah, I
So, yeah.
agree.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Okay.
People say I'm the freak on this show. Come on.
Yeah. We literally have liners and imaging built around you having your mind in the gutter, Molly. Come on, get out of here. You knew what you were doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The meat candy is amazing at North and South, though, especially with some fried pickles. It's delicious.
You're telling us.
Yeah,
We're
no
halfway through
kidding.
the fried
The
pickles already.
armadillo eggs.
They were pretty solid.
Matt housed those though,
What do
so
you
he
think?
might be the cream cheese queen.
Yeah, I was like, what do
Yeah.
you think, Queen?
They were delicious.
Queen ham.
Oh,
Jeez.
they were very nice. Like I said, I normally don't like cream cheese very much, but this was mostly an order for Molly, and I had one bite and was like, yeah, I'm going to have 2 of
So
those.
Molly's flipped you to like cream cheese.
And as long as it's put in a jalapeno wrapped in bacon.
And some cheese.
And some more cheese, I think I'm in.
Okay.
I'm still not going to put it on a bagel.
What do you put on a bagel?
Butter.
What?
Butter in a bagel. That's all you need.
Are you 5?
It's good. It's,
I am
it's
with
all you
Molly.
need for it.
The whole point of a bagel, if I'm going to eat one, is for the cream cheese that's going to go on the bagel.
Oh, good bagel, though.
No.
Don't you need,
But
you need to ruin it with cream cheese. Just have it with butter and enjoy the bagel for what it is.
I'm not a
it's boiled
I'm not
dough that was then baked. It's
I'm
amazing.
not a bread person, but I do love.
We know.
It's fine. I don't dislike bread.
Yeah.
I can just take it or leave
2
it.
cups of popcorn, no problem. 2 slices of bread, I think not, young lady.
Yeah. Why that bothers Matt so much is so beyond me. But
Because bread's amazing.
it's not. It's fine.
It's perfect.
It's
Nah,
fine.
bread is good.
But so
Every meal.
like I'd rather
I
I'm
wish
not
I
a
could do every meal. Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
I'm not a condiment person, but for me, if I'm gonna have bread, I want like whether it's cream cheese or peanut butter. Like I'm interested in what the bread is delivering to me, not the actual bread.
Not the bread itself.
Yes.
Like a good
The
piece
vessel.
of sourdough
It's a vessel
with
to eat.
bread is enough for me.
No.
Or a
I
bag.
love that. Oh,
Yeah, right? It's just like, if it's good quality.
So if you go to
bread.
a place that like offers like bread or chips or apple on the side, you're going bread.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because then I might have sauce on my plate that I want to like also eat still.
Sop it up.
Yeah, that bread's good for the Clean Plate Club.
Wait, that's so funny. Do you do that? Do you
All
take
the
just like
time.
loaves, like slices of bread and just like clean your plate with it? That's what my husband does.
I made dinner the other night.
Like his
when I say
plate
the
looks
other
like he
night.
licked it clean.
Yeah, last night I made dinner and I did not like toast any bread or do anything, but I got finished. I had this like saucy plate. I got up and got myself a piece of bread so I could clean it up.
Ew.
So,
Literally my husband.
It was amazing.
Wait, I want to ask this question though, because are you like I'm not a clean plate like
Oh.
I don't like if there's a piece of lettuce like I'm eating salad and I don't want it the piece looks brown I'm not eating it like I will
Okay,
always
a brown
leave.
piece of lettuce.
But
is
I mean like
different.
I always leave stuff on
Well,
the
what
plate.
if you're
and I'm
full?
also-
Like you stop when you're full. I will clean the plate. I will push past the fullness.
No,
For the
but like-
most
I was gonna say
part.
I don't stop when I'm full. That's my problem.
I'm not going to
finished
eat the plate.
bottomless pit.
Yeah, it's when the plate's gone.
I'm a
so-
bottomless pit.
But like, let's say you're eating, there's leftover sauce and tomato, like different pieces of it. Like my oldest will eat the whole plate clean.
Yeah.
My wife does the same thing. My youngest and I, it's like, no, I don't want the leftover chunks that fell off the sauce or whatever. Like that's just going to get tossed. I'm not stopping it up with bread, nor am I eating it up with a fork. If it didn't come through the first bite, it's just gone.
Okay, so
Jeremiah
let's say you're
Madison
eating
says you're getting the wrong bread, Jim.
Okay, let's say you're eating a sandwich
I don't have his bread
that's
conversation.
got like peppers and onions and a
You're the
sauce,
one that gets
right?
worked up over
Maybe
it.
it's a cheesesteak, maybe
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep.
And you bite into it, and some peppers and onions and some sauce fall onto your plate. Those are just lost soldiers. You're forgetting about them.
Depends how good. I mean, if it's like a,
But it's just the peppers and onions, right?
if it's like a, I mean, if it's like an elite sandwich, like it's bomb. I almost swore there. You knew
Yeah.
it is so good if I am actually cleaning up.
if you're
the plate.
going back in for that. Okay, like I would never. I couldn't imagine leaving those behind.
No, that's wasting food to me.
No.
It's
I don't like
more
to
for
waste
me. I
water,
just-
and I don't like to waste food.
My parents, when I was growing up, and I know it's not like a thing anymore, or as much, but it was like you don't leave the table until you clean your plate.
Yeah, no,
so
I-
maybe there's a little bit of that of just like
Now and again,
childhood
like
trauma.
I don't.
I would say trauma. It was great. I love.
No,
Clean
again,
Plate
I don't
Club.
leave. I don't leave my plate like I don't leave like a ton of food on the plate. It's just more of like my wife and Rosie. Like it is a clean plate. Noah and I like there
Yeah.
could be some sauce left over. There could be a couple random peas or like whatever.
Mine's going straight in the dishwasher from the table. It does not need to be rinsed off
So, like,
first.
so that's what I was curious about
Yeah.
because like my wife and Rosie, it's every bit is wiped off or eaten off.
Yep.
And it's not like I leave a ton of. I'm not like wasting food, but it's like I don't need the remnants. Of,
Yeah.
like, a
All
random
right,
piece.
so Mark in Janesville says the best part of spaghetti is garlic bread soaking up the leftover sauce.
Thank
Do
you.
you do that? Because I will 100% take the bread and I will
Yeah.
scoop off every
No, I
single
usually.
ounce
So
of
in
the
that
spaghetti
case,
sauce.
obviously, if I get garlic bread with spaghetti, I'm also weird. I eat things separately. So
Whoa.
like I'll eat the bread. No, but I mean like I'll eat the bread, all of the bread, and then I'll eat the spaghetti. I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, that's
Then
weird.
don't you feel like you messed up when you have a plate full of sauce?
Would never even cross my mind.
Oh my gosh, you've
Yeah.
been eating wrong.
I get like eating your salad first because you're like, all right, let me get the worst part of
Yeah.
this meal out of the way 1st
Uh-huh.
and then I'll move on to the pasta. But as I'm eating the pasta, I'm taking a bite of bread. Like I got it scooped
Now,
up on my.
to be
on
fair,
the
my
fork, all
girls
the
love
things.
love bread. Like we always have to tell them, you can't eat your bread until you eat your dinner because otherwise they're just gonna eat the bread.
Yeah, the
and fill
bread's
up on it.
last, but that's purely for cleaning the plate.
Oh no, they like to put butter on it and they're just gonna eat.
It's like my magic eraser that I'm using to clean my plate.
Actually,
and eating the
I was out
which
to
don't taste as good as they sound.
I was out to lunch. I was out to lunch today.
Oh God, what did you get?
Somewhere else, and it was with buddy Sam. He actually fan of the show, and he was worried. He's like, I didn't do anything embarrassing, did I?
Because I don't want to be on the show.
I don't want to end up on the show. So I want to. So we were at a different place, but I will say that Jones Bacon was involved with the BLT, and it was a BLT sandwich with tomato soup.
Okay.
And so
it's a whole other can of worms. I won't even.
What I normally like to do.
Yeah, it's a weird combo, isn't it? Like you gotta have a grilled cheese with it.
Yeah.
But
grilled cheese
Matt
with
and I,
bacon
the
on it would
science
be
guy.
great with a tomato soup.
And the
but
bread was
anyways.
really good at the place as well.
Okay.
And what I wanted to do was dip the BLT in the tomato soup.
Right.
And eat, but I didn't because I don't like one. I'm not a huge fan of eating with my hands with people I'm not
What, do
super.
you eat a
Yep,
Snickers
don't
with
do
a
that.
fork?
No, but like
No, when you're on like a meeting or something, or with people that aren't us or our chemistry, our relationship,
Yeah.
it's weird to eat with your hands to me.
Yes.
You don't feel that way?
I would straight up order ribs and be unapologetically myself, and that's
it.
endearing.
But also like
Insane.
I also strategically, ideally, I like to bring someone else to a meeting so then they can talk and I can eat, and like so I have this weird sort of like.
So you just make this person not eat at all because you have a two-pronged attack?
They don't have my hang-up. They're just eating food like a
Oh,
normal
okay.
person.
Yeah.
I'm the weirdo in this scenario. But
Agreed.
the question is, so you do dip your sandwich into your soup?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I was just talking about doing it with clam chowder and
Yes,
making my
yes.
New
That's what made me
England
think- yeah.
Seattle sandwich.
Yeah, but that's not like in public.
I would
like,
do it in public,
on like a business meeting.
Like in
for
trips?
you,
Yeah.
you would dip it at home,
Yes.
but not in public.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
same here.
Yeah.
I'd pull the gold card and be like, I'm a gold medalist. I can eat how I want.
Well, also
I dream and I aspire to
Cool.
have the confidence that you have.
Right,
Just
same.
like I dream to have the confidence that Jim has on social media one day. Like I dream to have
Jim
the same
Rutledge here.
confidence.
Old Rutledge is
What
at
do
it
you
again.
think about this?
How about that
why you
weather?
gotta act like I?
Negative 40 degrees?
Why do you
I've
act
heard of
like I
cold
can't
snaps, but
see
this
it?
is ridiculous.
I can't.
Because you're like this. You literally hold it down like this.
Yeah. Stick your chest out, chin down, cross your eyes.
Gotta look like you're jacked. Right? Like, you gotta get the right pose.
I literally don't do it. I mean, I
Don't even.
Here's the thing: you're not thinking about it, Jim. It's
I
just what
am
you do.
jacked because I go to Carbon, and so
And-
we're all
and
going to
we'll
be
be
at
there,
Carbon
yeah.
on Friday for
Do you tell
AI
them I'm coming
massages.
early? You let them know.
Well,
That
I'm
way when
coming
I-
early too.
That way
So
when
am
I
I.
show
We
up
all
with
are.
my
I'm
gym
getting a
gear,
hydrofacial at 2:30. I'm so excited to get my hydrofacial.
I just want to use the gym. I want to go use the gym, then use all the recovery stuff.
Well,
so.
then also including the AI massage
Oh yeah.
because it like scans your body and then massages where it needs to be massaged.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I'll do leg day and see if it's like, you know what? Those hammies need a little extra love. All of me is hammy. Okay, maybe not leg
We're
day.
gonna have to have the ham cam at Carbon on
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan, are you coming to Carbon on Friday?
I'm not here on Friday, so I will
That's
not
right.
be involved in the ham cam. I will
That's
not be
right.
involved in Matt's hamstrings, glutes, any of it. I don't want to know anything that's going to be going on there.
You're missing out.
Yeah, I
You're
don't think
missing
so.
out.
I don't know.
We'll send you some private videos.
Oh,
It's fine.
perfect. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Of Matt's ham.
I'm
Yeah,
just
Matt,
ham.
Check out my hams.
The AI massage, you are in your boxers, so it'll be fine. So.
Perfect.
Yeah. I
Wait,
will-
really?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Hey, if you want it to work properly, I would imagine you couldn't wear jeans or gym shorts, though.
I don't know how it does it. I genuinely don't understand. I don't know.
Should I
I don't wear a
It's
parka
weird
and
if I-
snow pants to
No,
get a
you
regular
for sure have
massage.
to ask, like, what do we wear for this?
You gotta text Esther. What do I wear on
Yeah,
Friday?
what's the attire? What's the attire?
No, you for sure have
Collared
to do that.
shirt.
Where's?
I'm wearing gym clothes. I'll see you guys in gym clothes at Carbon.
I was gonna say, but like, what is your cutoff where you're like, never mind?
What
cut
do you
off
mean?
just
Like-
below the rib cage.
No,
No,
but I
the
mean,
cut
like-
off on my shirt is.
Like Matt, where it's like, Matt, if it says like you gotta go in your boxers, Matt, you good? I feel like Matt's fine.
Matt just said he's eating ribs on a business meeting. What are we talking about? That he's not going to be in his undies.
Oh,
Like, of course he will.
terrified.
I'd like to be clothed for this, so I'm hoping.
Yeah, I guess
It's
some
my
clothes
winter
is
body.
fine.
Like you think my head is white? Wait till the rest of my body.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, a little better
Well,
for the
how does
summertime.
red light therapy work there? Do you like? There's like
You
I've
can't.
seen it.
Yeah,
It's
you
the red
can't have
lights.
the clothes on. It blocks the
No,
red light.
the red light therapy.
Oh,
You're in
really?
your
You
boxers.
probably,
yeah, I've done that, yeah.
Oh,
boxers.
interesting.
Same with the cryo. I did the cryo.
Yeah,
It's just
cryo's more of a
boxers.
safety thing. You want to keep those. Cryo,
That's fair.
cryo. You got your
Keep
box.
those
You got your
on.
underwear on. You got gloves, and you got socks. It's super hot look.
Yeah.
You look like an undressed Mario. Look at me. It's Mario.
That's snow angel attire.
But that's why you go cryotherapy instead of having to do a snow angel.
No
for
snow
recovery.
angels in the morning. That's a good point.
That was the old school way. You work out and go do a snow angel. But now you can just go to cryo. All right, this is Jim Matt Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I think I've listened and watched this show long enough to know that Molly's mind is just always in the gutter. It doesn't matter what.
Mine!
Yeah, Molly.
Jim says something, and Molly's eyebrows just go up. She's looking for a giggle.
Yeah. I'm a bottomless pit. You're not wrong.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Doug Brown is Assistant Executive Director of the Dane County Humane Society. Doug, your organization has business technology from James Imaging Systems. Today, we'd like to hear about your mission.
At Dane County Humane Society, we believe that everybody deserves the unconditional love that a companion animal can bring into their lives. We take pride in working with our community to help people help animals.
How so?
We are proud to offer services for adoptions. We're proud to help lost animals find their way home. We're proud to be able to take care of the injured and orphaned wildlife of the community.
How can others lend a hand to help the Dane County Humane Society?
I'd encourage anybody who is interested in helping to visit our website where they can learn more about the organization, including ways to volunteer, to donate, to participate in a special event.
And the Dane County Humane Society's website is?
GiveShelter.org.
One more time.
GiveShelter.org.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love Zoa Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a Zoa Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
Ben Brust here to tell you about why your next work van should be from Mercedes-Benz Sprinter at Zimbrick European. First off, we have versatility. The Sprinter vans offer 16 body types and thousands of ways to customize that space. Number 2, we have reliability. Sprinter's most powerful diesel engines last longer and require less maintenance, spend more time on the road and less time in those bays. Number 3, we have safety. Sprinter's safety technologies include curtain airbags all around, load adaptive electronic stability program, and crosswind and attention assist. Number 4, Van Care Mobile. Our maintenance team can come to you with routine service. Who wants to go in? Let them come to you. They work with multiple trucks on one visit. Use the Mercedes Me Connect. And last but not least, get your Zimbrick Sprinter at Zimbrick European at Rimrock Road and the Beltline, or go online at ZimbrickEuropean.com, because your next Mercedes Sprinter van is waiting for you.
After a serious crash with a semi-truck, everything can change instantly. Your future, your family's future, your quality of life. That's why knowledge and results matter in big truck cases. And not all law firms have the know-how or the resources to handle these complicated cases. At Gruberg Law Offices, we have the experience it takes to make sure you're protected. And there's never a fee until we win your case. Gruberg Law Offices. One call, that's all.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. But you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
Pro Volleyball lives in Madison. Love Madison, Wisconsin's professional women's volleyball team brings premier talent, elite competition, and non-stop intensity to every match. Featuring world-class athletes and high-energy action from start to finish, this is volleyball at the highest level. See elite professional sports right here in Madison. Purchase tickets today at lovbmad.com/tickets. That's lovbmad.com/tickets.
Welcome back to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Vote for Jim, Matt, and Molly as Madison's best radio team every day this month at MadisonMagazine.com.
you're in the market for a new car, I want to tell you about a place that I had the best experience at, and it was Metro Kia of Madison. I know buying a car can feel overwhelming, but when I went to Metro Kia looking for a vehicle to fit my family of 7, yes, it's 7.
Oi!
It felt different. There was no pressure, no runaround. It was just
oi.
Thank you. It was just honest people looking to really just help me find what I wanted and what my family needed out of a vehicle. So I ended up getting a Kia Carnival a few months ago, and then just recently I got my new Kia K4, and I am absolutely so obsessed with all my cars, and I love them. So if you're thinking about getting a new Kia, start with a team that I trust, Metro Kia of Madison. Oi! Madison's trusted Kia dealership.
Metro Kia of Madison, oi.
She's Molly Brown alongside Matt Hamilton, who's cosplaying as an offensive coordinator currently.
Yeah, I'm Matt LaFleur.
Yes. It really is like doing a show with a child.
You need a hat, though. No, I guess Matt LaFleur doesn't wear a hat. You're right.
Yeah, right? My eyebrows are way too wild to be
Does
Matt
Mike
LaFleur
LaFleur wear a hat?
I don't know. I've only ever seen him in, like, the booth, you know? Actually, you know what? That's something that I wanted to say when we had Jason on before.
Yeah.
When he was just talking about the struggles that the Cardinals have had. If we want to talk about how tough the Packers roster is and how tough that is to win with, look at the Arizona Cardinals. Like, I even heard Adam Schefter saying the other day that he thought that Jonathan Gannon should have actually stayed with the Cardinals as a head coach. I know that's not his decision, but he should have stayed there as a head coach because that is a horrible roster to have to work with. Like, we even tried to name players on it the other day, and all we could name was Budda Baker. Like, it's pathetic
And the
roster.
quarterback.
And every time you say Budda Baker, I think.
And he was even out for half the season.
Yeah.
For more than half the season.
He's not going to be there next year, right? Like,
No,
that's
he's
the
gone.
consensus.
He's gone. They're gonna draft.
He's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah. I don't know where he's going. He's going to go
Probably
somewhere and be a
Minnesota.
backup, probably.
Probably Minnesota.
That'd be so funny.
All right, I think just real quick, since we're tight on time here, do you want to hear from Jimmy Haslam, or do you want to play a quarterback game for these random?
Quarterback game, really
Quarterback game, quick.
All right, so Tua, we can get some music fired up. Tua is definitely on a new team, right? And
Yeah.
basically, I want to play the quarterback game specific to the
Knowing
Vikings.
Jeff Halfley the way I do, I would say yes, Tua's going to go
So
somewhere.
is their quarterback not Archie Manning? What was the other dude does before
Quinn
Mark?
Ewers.
Yes. Is he going to be like their starter?
I think that they'll be part of the quarterback roulette.
Honestly, I think I wouldn't be shocked if Halfley says he believes in Malik Willis and they bring him down to compete. For the
So,
job.
like,
Which
but
wouldn't be bad.
Let's play this game here. Let's just go specific for Minnesota. Who do you think their quarterback is going to be? Some options would be Malik Willis.
Yep.
Another one would be Kyler Murray.
Tua.
Aaron
Rodgers. Yep. Ryan, you can hop in here too. Who else? Justin Fields could be an option. I'm not saying it's a good option,
Right.
but Justin Fields is an
That'd
option.
be interesting if he came back and then he had to face Chicago 2 times a year. Kind of fun.
How about Mac Jones going back to the AFC East?
Oh yeah,
Reclamation
Mac Jones
after
is a good
San
one.
Francisco.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, he had a couple good games,
he
you know?
did. Mac Jones
He
is actually
is going
a
to
really
be
good
so
candidate.
bad wherever he goes. I guarantee it. He was,
Even with a Kevin O'Connell
Is-
quarterback whisperer?
Is Geno done?
No, he's not done.
As a starter, I guess?
I think they have to. I think they're going to use him as a gap though.
Who
Like
did-
they're going to draft Mendoza.
Yeah.
And then I think, but if Mendoza for whatever reason isn't ready, like they might keep Geno around.
Who did they just hire as their head coach? I forget.
They haven't hired anyone yet. That's
Yeah,
why
they did.
they're
No, they're going to
expected
hire
to-
Kubiak.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it was.
So
I think
Anybody
it's
else?
Kyler to Minnesota, personally.
I just can't see him being a starter, but maybe I'm wrong.
He'll compete
maybe a
for it,
change
but
of
he'll
scenery.
beat- he'll
I think
But
Ryan
also-
might be on something with Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I could see that, too.
It makes sense. He's
'Cause-
cheap.
Kyler doesn't play on time,
Yeah.
and so like he's not young like Caleb, where he got better playing on time. Kyler's kind of is who he is now.
Your offensive line is pretty bad.
Maybe that's a way to go to Kyler, but
Yeah.
and also I feel like Mac's gonna be less expensive.
Yeah.
And Kyler, probably.
Yeah, because he signed that huge contract with the Cardinals. It
Yeah,
felt
and
pretty
I'm sure
big.
he'll get cut, but he'll still have to get paid something. I think
I would love for Aaron. I just wish Aaron Rodgers would go there. I would love it.
I would be so
I would
sad.
love
Like,
it.
I think the storyline and the drama would be great, but I would lose so much
he
respect.
completes
for
the
Aaron Rodgers.
prophecy.
What if Rodgers
Why
went
would
to
you lose respect for
Miami?
Why would I
now
lose
that
respect
now that
for
Jeff
him?
Halfley's trying to get all the
But this
Green Bay peeps.
He was never there with Halfley, was he?
No.
Well,
What,
they got
wouldn't it be funny?
They got Nathaniel Hackett.
Oh,
Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers'
that's
guy.
true. And Joe Barry.
Joe
I know it's a
Barry,
different side of
yeah.
the ball, but
Definitely Aaron's guy.
he was there when
Joe
Rodgers
Barry.
was there.
Miami's gonna be so bad.
I hope so.
I bet they're going to be great, and that defense is going to be elite.
I feel like Jeff Halfley would love like Mac Jones, like just to take care of the ball kind of quarterback. I also see like Aaron Glenn like Justin Fields, like defensive guys like Justin Fields. So like I could feel like Halfley
Here's
trying
my
to choose
call
one of those guys.
right now. It's Malik Willis to the Dolphins and Kyler Murray to the Minnesota by Queens.
I mean, the Minnesota, like, that might not actually be a bad option for Kyler Murray, though. Like, you have receivers.
Oh, no,
So that means you don't have to hold onto the ball and run around the field like you're a child.
Sure.
Like, I mean, seriously.
Playing a video game.
Playing Pee Wee football.
Literally, yeah.
I just think for the offense, it might not work well.
Pee Wee football for Kyler. Molly got it.
I like Jim's better. Jim's was better. It was more subtle.
Oh, because Kyler Murray was notorious for not doing
But
watching
guys, that whole
film
thing,
and just playing video games.
Didn't that whole thing come out basically saying that who are the couple players that like the NFL tried to really screw?
Mess up their contract
Yeah.
negotiations. Yeah, it was him and Justin
Yeah.
Herbert, I think, were the two.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the owners are like sending emails back and forth, like, "I'll do you a
Yes.
solid if you do me a
No,
solid,
I don't-
buddy."
I don't buy the Kyler stuff. I feel like him being labeled as someone who doesn't work hard is just lazy. Like lazy reporting or lazy coaching of being like, I don't want to take blame for it, so we'll blame the player for not working hard enough.
It's probably, slip me a $5 and I'll write something silly about him.
$5?
Yeah, $5.
You are a cheap source.
Is anybody from the Browns of their like 15 quarterbacks that they had last year? Any of those guys available? Like Dylan Gabriel, I know they drafted him. Obviously,
he's not
Shador,
available.
they drafted. Deshaun Watson, you're tied to for life.
Oh my God.
Joe Flacco will be on the market.
Sorry. Yeah.
Wait,
I could see the Vikings
wasn't he a
going after
Bengal?
somebody like him too.
He is, but I believe his contract expires no matter what.
Got you. I was gonna say, yeah, he was.
He finished with the Bengals. Yeah. By the way, Pro Bowler.
Carson Wentz.
Pro Bowler Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco.
Yeah, right.
That makes. Wait, they have 2 Pro Bowlers?
Yes, they do. They have 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks.
But did he get a Pro Bowl from being with the Bengals or the Browns this last season?
I think I saw it was with the Bengals. Like the post that the Bengals put out showed like I think it was like Pro Bowl Joe or whatever. So I assume that it was with him, but I don't really know how that works.
I don't like that Pro Bowl Joe. I don't like that play on words.
Pro Bowl Joe.
I don't know.
Why?
Look, it's the
It
Bengals.
just sounds weird.
Doesn't roll very nice either.
Yeah. It's very clunky.
Yeah.
All right, we'll throw some stones on the other side. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Vote for Jim, Matt, and Molly as Madison's best radio team every day this month at MadisonMagazine.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
ESPN Madison and Zimbrick Honda are celebrating the area's best local sports stories with the Game Changers of the Month. Follow ESPN Madison on social media to see the teams recognized for making a positive impact in the community. It's the Game Changers of the Month, presented by Zimbrick Honda.
UW Credit Union presents the Prep Mania Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org. Here's Dennis Semrau with the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Gatlin Empey. The Empey family means a lot here.
Look up on the wall here, the champions and brothers are up there. And you talk about your dad being a coach here. What's it like, first of all, to have your dad as a coach and then a teacher in the district?
I mean, it's just awesome. You know, the things that I learn every single day. He's always in my corner throughout it all. You know, whether I'm sick or I'm injured or maybe I just had a really bad match or after a football game, a track meet, a really bad day at school, he's always there to help me. And as a teacher, he was my freshman Phi Ed teacher. So it was a lot of fun. We played a lot of games and there's no amount of words that can describe how much he's done to me in my life and how much he means to me.
At Carbon World Health, feeling your best isn't a luxury, it's a lifestyle. From advanced aesthetics and rejuvenating med spa treatments to personalized wellness care, everything there is designed around you. Whether you're refreshing your look, boosting your confidence, or investing in total body wellness, Carbon World Health combines medical expertise with a spa-like experience you'll love. Discover the med spa Sun Prairie is talking about. Book your consultation today at Carbon World Health, where wellness meets results.
Wisconsin homes ask a lot of their windows and doors. They need to be ready for anything year-round. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, everything we do is built around quality and durability. You shouldn't have to make compromises to ensure you're comfortable at home. So right now, take advantage of 0% financing for up to 4 years. There's never been a better time to experience Pella in person and get all your questions answered. Join us at the NARI Spring Home Improvement Show, February 13th through the 15th at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Book your in-home consultation at the show and receive a free Design Works rendering. From design to installation, Pella's local experts are there to guide you every step of the way, helping you choose the right options for your home, your style, and your budget. Thanks to 0% financing for up to 4 years and our 10-year limited warranty, you can feel confident in your decision long after installation day. PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 2/28/2026.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
This is Martin Sesakir from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Winners go to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. In fact, last week, $69,000 was won on one pull at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. So go be a winner.
Man.
And go to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. Hit me with the 69, Giannis.
69. I like that number.
We're not going to be able to hit.
last name?
Nope.
Yeah, now hit me with a Giannis, Ryan.
Superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The violent reactions from Molly are the most hurtful things. All right, let's get to throwing stones. You're like violently like.
Because it's funny. I'll take a guy.
Superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You literally choked on your tongue.
I did. I don't know what happened. It's the equivalent of me like trying to walk and just stepping on my shoelace and falling flat on my face.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I loved every second of it.
All right, let's get to it. Even though Molly just hit me direct between
Some
the eyes.
takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
How Midwest are we? With
what?
We get appetizers, and I understand like the burn ends. There's only a couple of them. The armadillo eggs. There's only like 5 or 6. Plate full of fried pickles, and we left one. That is, if that's not the most stereotypical Midwest move, I don't know what is.
No, you have the last bite. You have the last
Yeah, no,
bite.
it's like I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, I'm just gonna leave this
Is
in
this
case
our
someone
throw-
else wants to try.
Is
it.
this our throwing stone?
No, I just like was looking at it.
Whoa! It is
Yeah,
throwing
I know.
stones.
I felt
that's
it in my
coming.
ear,
That was
too.
a surprise. You just scared right between the ears.
Molly, Jim told me down the line there was something you want to talk about for throwing stones.
Well, I had 2. I mean, if we have time, we can talk about both, I suppose. Robert Kraft, not getting into the Hall of Fame. That was announced this morning, right? Should Tom Brady be worried? Like, if you're Tom Brady, you're probably like,
Very Stephen A of you.
am I not getting in? What do you mean?
No, I mean,
Did
it's
I
in a
steal
good
his
way.
take,
No,
too?
you didn't steal it.
Oh,
You didn't
okay.
see it. But Stephen A this morning went huge on it. But continue your thing. 'Cause
I mean, so my mind thought about that last week when it was announced that Bill Belichick wasn't going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. But then today, when I got the news this morning saying that Robert Kraft wasn't going to be a Hall of Famer for the 2026 induction, I was like, the only other domino left to fall is Tom Brady. And if he's getting judged by some of the things that the other 2 did, i.e. cheating, then he shouldn't be getting in either. I'm not saying he shouldn't, but like, if you're going to judge it based on that, because that's what it all seems like, it's personal vendettas that certain people in the NFL landscape don't or have against Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick and probably Tom Brady. Like, Tom Brady shouldn't be getting in either, right?
I mean, they might follow that same rule. Well, I don't understand, and it's not off topic. It's about the topic. How is Kraft eligible like now for the Hall of Fame?
It's a separate.
Right, no, but like, why not last year when he didn't get in that we brought it up? Like, the only reason it's being brought up that he's not in is because Belichick.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, he'll get in.
The Brady thing is an interesting tie to it because Stephen A. was saying today that if Tom Brady isn't put in the Hall of Fame, then the Hall of Fame should exist.
I mean, it's true.
Yes.
100%.
He is the greatest quarterback of all time.
And imagine how good he'd be if he had a Hall of Fame coach.
I think the issue with the coaching situation, too, is like, okay, so you're not going to put Bill Belichick in, so then that's further going to, like, back up the whole process of other coaches getting in as well.
Yep.
I think that's the part that stinks the most.
Well, some people are going to get in this year in his stead, right? Like, while he's not.
I thought you said when he's dead.
That's what I thought.
No.
Whoa. I mean, they're having a party.
He's not
for
there.
him.
It's not like we're
Couple
just
months.
like, oh, we're not putting any coaches in this year. They're like, don't put a coach in.
He's old and his girlfriend's 23, so you never know.
He's not
24.
so
Respect her.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Jordan. So,
whatever you call her.
I don't think it really puts much of a wrench in the coaches getting in other than the ones that are, like, becoming eligible, like, next year. That's the only, like, wrench it throws in the issue.
What's your second stone? Oh, sorry.
So I was going to say one thing that is notable, Matt. You mentioned, like, why do we not bring this up last year? Well, this was the first time that Robert Kraft was eligible for the Hall of Fame. He had never been a finalist.
What makes him eligible?
I'm not sure.
Because he's still owning the team. It's like a player's got to be out for 5 years or something.
Yeah, the new rule is that
Like-
players have to be out for 5 years. I believe coaches can be out for like 1 to 3 years, which is why Belichick was eligible so soon. When it comes to owners, I think that's kind of like a floating thing where they're like in the contributors category, like not necessarily the way the players and coaches are
Right.
judged by it. So it's a little looser.
Giannis was probably put up because they thought Belichick and him would go in together.
Yeah, for sure. Do you got honestly, and you say that should Tom Brady be worried? This makes me feel like Tom Brady is like more of a shoo-in than ever to be a first ballot. Because I feel like everyone's discounting what Kraft and Belichick did, and just giving all the credit to Brady.
I could certainly see them giving him a slap on the wrist and not letting him be a first ballot.
I think it'd be the more unanimous thing.
Yeah, but if they did that to Belichick, there's no reason they shouldn't do it to Brady. Like, if that's your case and you're just pushing off the grandeur
Right,
of
but
being a first ballot Hall of Famer.
But you're also giving these guys too many scruples. Brady, I think, plays the media game better than Belichick.
Oh, yeah.
did.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And he did win without Belichick.
Right.
Which
Yeah, and so they can sell
adds
it. They
to
can
that.
sell it with that, but then also Brady plays nice, and Belichick does not.
Brady's the one that likes deflated balls, not Belichick. That was Brady's brainchild.
Spygate
But
is a
I was
big
gonna
one.
say-
Okay, Spygate's a thing, but Deflategate, that's a Brady thing. That's
But
his
Deflategate
preference.
is such an overblown minor thing. Spygate was real and important.
Oh, you're going to say 2 pounds of PSI in your car tires is not a big deal, Jim?
I still
Stop
drive?
and fill those up.
Matt and I, the science guy.
Just fine.
Peyton Manning would have if he had the option.
You don't know that. You don't know the size. If he's got big hands, it doesn't matter.
All of that
The
air
size
went
of your
to,
hands affects the spin of the ball.
all of that air went to Peyton Manning's forehead, Matt. All right, that's why his balls were so deflated. Come on,
Easy,
get out of here.
Ryan.
All right, when your hairline starts receding, Ryan, you're going to want to take
Yeah.
that
Hey.
one back.
Hey, there's nothing about a receding hairline with Peyton Manning. He just has a Stonehenge head. Okay, let's
Don't
be
you
honest.
wish that? Don't you wish that on Ryan, Molly?
Yeah,
I'm
come on.
not.
The
I'm
shape
just
of
hoping
my-
it doesn't happen
The
to
shape
me.
of my skull will not be changing anytime soon. I will not be having the
Ryan,
Peyton Manning.
I will be giving you your first bald cut, just like Jim.
Hey, if
Dibs
I,
on Barber.
I can't
Hey.
wait to touch your head.
If I can look like what Jim looks like, then I'll sign up for it. Because Jim looks good with the bald look.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
a good point.
Jim's literally wearing a hat today. What are we doing?
It's cold
Well,
out.
It's cool.
It's a ball cap.
But
With the hole.
Yeah, but it still does more than
it's
nothing.
honestly one of the perks of the shaved head is I don't have to worry about pulling hairs out of my head when wearing a hat. I have a lot of hats. I want to mix it in a little bit.
Yeah, and that's a cool hat too.
Yeah, it's from Ryman Auditorium. Actually tied to Matt Hamilton because Matt got
God, of
me the
course it
hookup
is.
to his buddy that works at the Ryman Auditorium. And
His family owns the Ryman.
oh, there you go,
Auditorium.
even more so.
Cool.
So we got tickets to go see a holiday show, and when I was there, we actually early in the day toured the Ryman Auditorium, which I highly recommend.
Yes.
And then I bought the hat when I was there too because it's a sick hat and an awesome venue.
Historic venue. I did not realize it went back as far as
I've
it
been
did.
now actually just a little nobody cares, but I have been trying to collect as many records as possible that have been performed live at the Ryman Auditorium.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's actually a cool little collection.
Yeah, I'm working on it, but yeah, if it says it's at the Ryman Auditorium, I am buying it.
Sick. You went up like 2 notches in my book, and you're already pretty.
Yeah. I went down
pretty
two,
high.
I went down 2 of Molly's.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for you to tell me about your stamp collection now. So.
Savage.
Well, you got to know me a little bit more to get to see my stamp collection. All right, it's Jim Matt Live, my Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
For 100 days, I'm going to cross the 7 continents because the answers to everything important are out there at the edges of our world. I'm stepping into the unknown. Where are we going? To see our planet as it's never been seen before, from pole to pole.
Pole to Pole with Will Smith from National Geographic, now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Show me the way.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. Our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. Call 608-220-0005 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
I'm John Hayes, owner of Goodman's Jewelers. We've been at the heart of many magical moments, from engagements to weddings to sweet 16s. It warms my heart to be a part of these moments for 40 years with people I consider family. With the highest standards and an eye for classic beauty, enjoy a warm boutique setting at Goodman's Jewelers, where integrity shines in every gem. At 220 State Street, Goodman's Jewelers, the Diamond Store in Madison, since 1933.
The best is at Goodman's.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death for women, and the warning signs aren't always the same as for men. Join Stoughton Health Cardiology for a free online talk. Heart Health Matters for Women, Wednesday, February 4th, from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Learn common risk factors, warning signs you shouldn't ignore, and practical steps you can take to protect your heart. Register at stoughtonhealth.com under classes and events.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
I'm Matt Hamilton.
And I'm his lookalike. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
continues. Live from North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. We are in Verona, not Fitchburg. Matt Hamilton. Get to the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbon Talking text line. This is more. Shout out to Jesse who came by and dropped off. He's a tree trimmer, and he's got some really cool technology for keeping you or getting you cool very quickly. ER type tech. So hopefully,
as he was leaving, I said a couple other things, and he heard you start the show.
Yeah,
and he kind of like stops and like looks at my like headset, and I'm like, oh, they don't need me. He goes, yeah, I've noticed that, but I do like it when you're on the show. I'm like, hey, yeah, thanks.
It's so few and far. It's like a treat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and that's. I'm just trying to make sure Molly doesn't want to kick me off the show at any point.
Matt is the dessert of the show.
Yeah, which is the
you
star
can have it
of
sometimes,
dinner, right?
just not all the time.
It's too much otherwise.
I thought the bread was the star of the dinner. What
That's
are we
a good
talking about
point.
here?
You're right.
Who's the
bread
bread
is
on this
the star.
panel?
Molly's the bread.
Molly's the bread.
Don't compare
I'm
me to
the
a loaf.
meat candy.
You're the bottom of the pyramid.
I'm a bottomless pit. True. I'm used to it.
I do have some information here. Jake L. Fisher, who works for the Stein line. Mark Stein is the creator of the Stein line. So Mark Stein is a very established NBA reporter. Jake Fisher has been multiple different places, and he is reporting this, that Minnesota's trade package is gaining momentum as one that Milwaukee values the most, with the Bucks valuing Minnesota and Miami's packages over Golden State's.
Ooh, juicy.
And then he also was on, I'm not sure what show this was, but he went on to say he, being Giannis, is very much focused on the story. I thought Molly would find this interesting, and the arch of his career. That has been very apparent. Talking to people around Giannis, he cares about the narrative structure of his next situation just as much as the exit from Milwaukee.
So he's Aaron Rodgers.
Joining young superstar in Anthony Edwards and helping the Wolves get past the Western Conference Finals after 2 straight trips and a long window of working with him and creating history in Minnesota they have not achieved would certainly be a major storyline. You're not going to have a 5-6 year window competing for a title with Golden State with Steph like you theoretically would next to Ant in Minnesota, next to Brunson with the Knicks, next to Bam in Miami.
We kind of did mention that. I mentioned that the other day that Curry's got, I said maybe 2, and you said Giannis might not have 2. But the point remains that the younger players, the stars of this league, or the future stars of this league, like Ant and Bam and obviously Brunson, they're the reason that I feel like Giannis would want to go somewhere. Because that window is open longer. And that, like I said, Giannis has always said he's all about winning championships and his legacy. If that's what he really wants, then these other 3 teams outside of Golden State seem like the most obvious choices.
I do think it's interesting, though. Like, the only team that I see him being the superstar, like you said before in the show, is Miami. Where, like, if he goes to Minnesota, he's taking a backseat to Ant, right? I mean, at least I think Ant's more of a superstar.
At the very least, it's like a 1A, 1B. They'd be like a 1-2 punch.
It's interesting.
Potentially?
Giannis has got the chips and MVPs, but
Ant has the personality and, like, the...
And he's the Giannis of Minnesota.
Yeah.
He's their homegrown guy.
For sure. And then it's, like, obviously Golden State... He's taking a backseat to Steph Curry.
Like, Minnesota's got enough love for multiple superstars because they are desperate for a championship in something.
Yeah, and that's fair. Like, because Golden State, like, it is Steph's team, and Giannis will be viewed closer to Durant with that title than he would be if he went to Minnesota.
Yeah. Agreed. Totally agree. Minnesota would embrace him, just knowing how starved for championships that city seems like. And like,
does it hurt him in Milwaukee if he goes and wins a title or 2 in Minnesota? Because it's like you're.
I mean, to me, that's where my mind went right away. Where I'm like, oh my god, you're literally going right next door.
In the same conference, though,
no,
right?
They're not in the same on the same side, but like you're right there. It's still like a competitor.
Totally. I mean, I guess, but I don't look at the Twins and think that they're a rival.
They were.
They were when it was, but it's not anymore because we're not in the same.
I think that's going to come back on a side note.
Oh, you're going to get so salty when you see Justin Jefferson hamming it up with Giannis. Justin Jefferson courtside, just dabbing Giannis up.
I thought you was going back to Giannis playing tight end for the Vikings.
No. I mean, the Vikings might try to swoop in and get him, but...
Yeah, fair.
All right, we'll be back at it tomorrow. It's only Tuesday. It's a good Tuesday, though. This has been Jim, Matt, and Molly. Kelly Sheffield on site here in North and South coming up at 7. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
See ya.